I've known Annalisa for over 10 years now. I knew her when I was athletic director here, which is quite some time ago. I know her and her mom, Deb, very well. I met Annalisa, I believe, on the basketball court. Deb was the coach of Annalisa's team, and that's how I got to meet the family. Annalisa was really into sports, especially basketball. Annalisa was all sports. You name it, she would play it. She enjoyed all the variety of sports that we offered here at the Boys and Girls Club. And that's kind of how I got to meet her as athletic director. So Annalisa obviously grew up as a club kid, and then she came back for volunteer work in high school, and then she worked for us over the summers as open gym, to work the open gym. She's great. She was friendly, she gets it, she's good with the kids, and she was trustworthy. It was a joy having her here. Annalisa, thank you so much. You meant a lot to the club and the community. Good luck in college. Congratulations on the Harvey Foundation Scholarship. We know you'll do great things. Everyone should be very proud of you, especially Deb.
I've known him just for this past school year. This was his first year working here. I do remember the first time I met him. He was in the games room. I noticed him there interacting with some kids, and then I asked, I didn't know who he was, but then I asked Jamie, and he told me that we're having some new high schoolers start. He was very identifiable by his very big fro, easy to point out, but yeah, that was the first time I met him. I'll tell you what, one thing, while I do know for sure when he was here, he had a really big interest interacting with kids, like in the gym, getting real active with them, playing basketball, soccer. He was a really good sport there, and it was really great interacting with kids there. He was a very good high school employee. I definitely felt, like all young people, they could use some mentoring. But he was great. He learned a lot here. I tried to teach him some things, but he was great. Hey, thank you for working here, for spending your time and interacting with the kids here, and good luck in the future. I know you'll be doing really big things in life.
I met Maria this past year when I interviewed her, and she was great. She was wonderful. Maria loved playing soccer on the field with the kids. She loved being in the games room. She was always playing air hockey or ping pong, and she just loved to do whatever the kids wanted to do. She was up for anything. She was a pleasure to work with. She was always very positive and engaging with the kids, and was willing to help out in any way. She was just here for the kids. It was nice and refreshing. Have a great time in nursing school, and we're super proud of you, and thank you for everything that you've done for us here at the Boys and Girls Club.
I've known Amelia for over a year now. She was one of the first people I probably met when I started working here back in 2018. I think she was probably one of the first people hanging out in the games room. I'm not really sure, but she was working here already, so she helped me get to know what I was supposed to do and get to know the club. I know Amelia loves art, and that's something we've been able to connect on. She loves drawing, photography, and I love photography. Drawing, not so much, can't do it, but she's been really awesome just to hang out with in the art room and draw and talk to the kids. Amelia loves just being around the kids, hanging out, drawing with them, talking to them. A lot of the middle school girls look up to her and talk to her. They love to just be around her and have fun. Amelia, it's been a pleasure working with you. I think you're going to do great things, whatever you go on to do. You've been amazing, and we're going to miss you, and good luck in your next chapter. How long have you known Ronald?
Ronald? Who's Ronald?
Oh, I'm sorry. How long have you known Yvonne?
I've known Yvonne since 2014 when I started in the art room. and Yvonne was a 7th grader, and him and his brother Axel both came to the club back then. I don't remember the first time I met him, but I'm pretty sure it was in the art room when I was cooking, because we used to do cooking every Friday in the art room, and I think that's when I met Yvonne. So a great memory of Yvonne is when him and his parents came and made pupusas at teen night for everyone. It was amazing. When he was younger, so when he was in the teen room, he really liked to play dominoes. We had such a great time playing dominoes. And there's this funny story. He liked to shovel. He liked to shovel snow. And so he was shoveling snow in my neighborhood. So I found him and his buddy shoveling snow, and I thought it was pretty cool. Another one of Yvonne's interests is football. He was really into football, so it kept him from being employed here for a little while so that he could play football with his team for his last year. So that's pretty amazing. And Yvonne is an old soul. Yvonne is like a seasoned employee here at the club. He's really good with the kids, very knowledgeable, and fun to work with. Good luck, Yvonne. I can't believe I've known you since you were in 7th grade and you're graduating. I'm gonna miss you at teen night. So congratulations, Yvonne. I'm so excited for you. There's so much for you to look forward to in life, and be happy, be you.
Well, I've known Derek since he was a little kid. He was like a little tag-along little brother to Corey Partita, who is a staff here. So that's kind of when I first knew him, or knew of him. Well, the first time I met him, as opposed to the first time like getting to know him, was probably in the teen room here at the Boys and Girls Club. And you could always find him where? In the gym, playing soccer. Well, speaking of soccer, soccer is his #1, and he's on like this fancy schmancy, it's called the Liverpool Elite Travel Soccer Team, and I wish that I could get to see him play on that because it sounds really fancy, because he's pretty talented athlete. And then as a member here at the Boys and Girls Club, I know that he played football and lacrosse and then basketball, and then he also coached little kid basketball season this year for I think the 3rd and 4th graders, and I feel like he does pretty well with that age group, that formidable age group of kids. Oh my gosh, working with Derek, it's just amazing watching him transform from member to staff, and how he has like the balance of when he's working and he's like, you know, he's on cue and doing his thing, you know, maybe breaking up some fights or having some tender moments and you know, fixing boo-boos or whatever. And then as opposed to when he's doing teen night and not an employee, doing his thing and having a great time. It's kind of a cool balance. But working with him has been amazing. He just gets it. He knows how to work with the kids follow him around like a Pied Piper, and I just love to feed off his energy. He just brings some light in the room, and when he walks in the room, it's like he's walking on air because he's just so positive and spirited, and I just, you know, like that. All right, so I have kind of a good story to tell you about Derek, working with Derek. One night in the art room, because I'm the art coordinator, we had some activities going on, and it was kind of a slow night, and there was only maybe 2 or 3 little youngsters in the room, and Derek was assigned to come in to be my helper. And so we were painting tiles, and Derek is very artistic. He does know his way around art supplies. And so we were sitting down at the tables, and the children were, you know, painting and doing their thing, and we had like a roller coaster of conversations and topics, and I was fully impressed with Derek how he was handling himself with some of the topics were funny, some of them were serious, some of them were goofy. But the whole time when I was observing, the children were looking at him the whole time with their little formidable minds and their big eyes, and just looked at Derek like he was everything to them. And I was just so impressed with how he handled himself, especially with some of the topics that the kids were talking about. And it was just impressive to me because those kids must have felt so safe with some of the topics that we were talking about. And it just was impressive how he has come full circle from little kid member to staff employee, and how much of an influence he has on these kids. Our community is lucky to have him. Oh my gosh, Derek, good luck with everything you do. I'm sure no matter what you do, you're gonna succeed and keep people happy and enjoy life. Live every moment. Congratulations.
Okay, hi, it's Sarah from Boys and Girls Club. Wishing you all congratulations on graduating. It's such a huge accomplishment, and you all should be really proud of all the work you've done, and we wish you all the best for the future.
Hey, class of 2020, we've enjoyed watching you turn into young adults.
Stay active and healthy.